You've probably heard of the supertrend indicator, which is a popular free tool created by Olivier Saban for understanding the market sentiment and spotting good entry and exit signals. But did you know that recently a new and improved version of it was released and is already trending on TradingView? Well, don't worry. You're not going to miss out on the opportunity because I will tell you exactly how it works and how you can use it to change your trading game with 3 different strategy ideas to fit every trading style. Ready?
Let's go.
So let me quickly explain what makes this new version of the supertrend so special. The key problem with the old supertrend indicator was that it was very sensitive to obvious fakeouts, and it would print a ton of false signals whenever the market had some indecision. But look at how the new version reacts to the fakeouts. See? It might look like magic, but that's not it. It actually has the fakeout index limit and a fakeout ATR multiplier programmed into it to avoid false trend changes that occur due to short-term price fluctuations or market noise. Now you might be saying,
Yeah, that sounds cool, but what do all these weird numbers mean and how can I win more trades with this indicator?
well, don't worry. Let me explain to you what each setting of this indicator does and how I optimize it for Forex, crypto, options, and indices. And right after that, I'm going to give you a few strategies to test out yourself. How's that? All right, so let's go over the indicator settings. First, the supertrend ATR length changes how fast the indicator reacts to price. The higher value, the more smoothed it is. But this doesn't change the entries that much. More important is the supertrend ATR mult. It changes how far the supertrend line is from the price. And as you see, this changes the entries quite a lot. Higher values give less, but more accurate signals, while lower values give more signals, but at the same time, more false ones. Now let's get to the part that makes this indicator special, the fakeout filter settings. The higher both these values are, the more fakeouts will be spotted. And if we set it to 0, it will look just like the regular supertrend. You can also change the fakeout calculation method, but for my testing, I just had it at high-low. In the Styles tab, you can change all the line colors and widths to make everything look clear. Make sure it doesn't blend in with the candles or make a big mess, because it might slow you down. If you'd like to see my exact settings for many different markets, you can find them in the resources section of my brand new free Discord server, which will be linked in the description. Now, as I said, I will show you a few ways that you can use this indicator to trade. But first, I want to remind you that trading psychology and risk management are just as important in your success as a good strategy. So keep in mind to backtest the strategies at least for 100 trades and future test them on demo before trading live. Also keep in mind to manage the risk based on your account balance. With that said, let's look into the first strategy idea. In this strategy, we will be utilizing the indicator's ability to detect fakeouts right as they happen. This will be an indication that the price made a pullback that was not expected, stopped many traders out, and is now going back to where it was headed. First, let's add the indicator to our chart. Go to the Indicators tab, search Supertrend Fakeout, select this one, by Amer KB. Go to the indicator settings and change the Supertrend ATR length to 50, ATR mult to 3.4, Fakeout Index limit to 4, Fakeout ATR mult to 2.4, and keep the fakeout type at high-low. If you didn't get some of that, that's fine. Just take a screenshot of this and change the settings later. Also, just so that we would be on the same page, open the AUD-USD pair in the 5-minute time frame. These strategies will also work for other markets, but I'll be optimizing it to fit the Forex markets best. Now let's go over the trading rules. First, for a buy setup. When the price goes below the supertrend line or rejects it with a wick, we will enter on the next bullish candle that closes above the supertrend line. We will set the stop loss at the swing low. We will simply target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. But if you're more advanced, you can trail your stop loss using many different methods. This can sometimes be very profitable, but it can also decrease your win rate and complicate the strategy, so this will be up to you. For a sell setup, everything will be the same, just reversed. When the price goes above the supertrend line or touches it with a wick, we will get ready to enter on the next bearish candle that closes below it. Set the stop loss at the swing high and wait for the price to hit the take profit. Even though this strategy can work pretty well, even in ranging markets, you will still get some false signals. So don't just enter blindly on each setup, but pay attention to it and at least make sure that the price is moving smoothly and that the entry candle is not too big, but also not too small. If that doesn't make much sense to you, don't worry. Just backtest this method for 50 to 100 trades, and spotting good and bad setups will become second nature to you. Second way to use this indicator is combining it with price action patterns. But if you're not experienced with that, don't skip yet, because I will also show you a few indicators that can do that for you. So first, let's change the supertrend settings again to fit this style better. Change the supertrend ATR length to 95, ATR mult to 3.9, fake out index limit to 7, and fake out ATR mult to 2.4. If you don't have the charts on hand, just screenshot this and apply it later. Now for the price action part, I will show you 3 different indicators that you can choose from based on your trading style. For the first one, type in candlesticks patterns identified and select this one by Repo 32. With this indicator, you will be able to see any candlestick pattern that you like and use it for entries. From my testing, I noticed that setting the trending in bars to 7 and using bullish and bearish harami patterns for entry works quite well. The next one is support and resistance levels with breaks by Lux Algo, and it does exactly that. Spot the support and resistance levels that are currently developing. When the levels are broken or rejected, you can enter and filter the signals using supertrend. And the last one is also by Lux Algo, called Trend Lines with Breaks. This one prints the trend lines that are happening and prints a signal when they are broken. To make it easier to see, you can actually go here, disable the trend lines, and only use the signals. And finally, for the third strategy idea using this indicator, I think the best way to use the improved supertrend for those of you who are already somewhat experienced is to add it to the trading strategies you're already testing or using. This way, instead of spending a lot of time backtesting and learning a new strategy, you can improve on the one you already have. From my experience, this method helps you learn much faster than others. For example, if you've seen any of my other strategies, like a recent one with the #1 indicator on TradingView, you can test it with the improved supertrend as a filter. So if you think any of these methods fit your trading style, make sure to backtest them and tell me how it goes in the comments. Also, if you want to stay up to date with the best new strategies and indicators, make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and
I'll see you tomorrow.